In this video, I'm going to show you how to program your TI-84 with the quadratic formula so that if you are trying to find the solutions, the roots, the zeros of a quadratic, you can let the graphing calculator do a lot of the work for you. So first thing we're going to do is hit mode right up here next to the second button. We're going to scroll down to where you see I have real highlighted in black, and we're going to scroll to the right of that and highlight a plus bi instead. So hit enter there. We are basically allowing our calculator to display complex numbers in case our quadratic has complex roots. So once you've done that, now we're going to go ahead and start building our program. So hit program, scroll to the right over to new, hit enter. So I'm going to hit second alpha so that my calculator remains in alpha mode, and I'm going to go ahead and just name this thing quad, but you can name it whatever you want. All right, hit enter once we've named it. And now we're going to access our catalog. So hit second 0 to access the catalog. And we want to scroll to prompt. So hit alpha P so it can scroll you down. All right, once you get to the P's, scroll down until you see prompt and hit enter on prompt. Now this is where we're going to assign our variables. So the quadratic formula uses the variables A, B, and C. So that is what we are going to input. So hit alpha A and then comma, alpha B, comma, alpha C. Those are the three variables that we're using. Hit enter on that. Now we're going to type in the actual quadratic formula, but the formula has that plus minus symbol and the graphing calculator doesn't have the capability to do that. So we are going to have to put this in twice. Once with an addition sign and once with a subtraction sign. We have to make sure that we are telling the calculator to divide the entire numerator by the denominator by using parentheses. So hit that parentheses button, and then we're going to go ahead and start copying the formula. So negative b, hit that negative sign, not the minus sign. Negative b plus, remember I said we'll do the minus later, the square root of, so you're hitting second x squared will give us a square root button, b squared minus, now you're using the minus button, 4 times a times c. Close that parentheses, so that parentheses I just closed right now is for what was under the square root symbol. But now I'm going to hit a second close parentheses to close the parentheses of everything that's in the numerator that is about to be divided by 2 times a. Okay, that is one part of our quadratic formula. We're going to store this, so hit the store button, and we can just store it as any variable. I'm going to go ahead and store it as n and hit enter. Now we're going to go ahead and retype this entire formula, not forgetting that parentheses, hitting again negative, not minus, b, but now instead of hitting plus, we're going to hit minus. Okay, that way we've hit both that plus and minus part of that symbol, and the rest of it remains the same.